Good evening. My name is Jeannie, and I'm going to be reading cards tonight, and I'm going to do a little bit of reading. My light is less than perfect again, but please enjoy, please share, and please give me a thumb up, and if possible, subscribe. The subject of the reading today is when our children rebel against us, the parents. Oh, what joy of watching that little darling of yours. The way he takes his first steps so unsteadily on his feet, he's not sure the step he's going to take. Don't you imagine God feels the same way when he looks down and sees his children floundering, trying to make their steps right? But what joy we must bring to his heart when our steps are steady and true. He has shown you, O man, what is good and what the Lord requires of you, to act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God. Maccassic 6, verse 8. That's not even the New Testament. I should have looked it up. But sometimes we falter. But when our children stand against us and rebel against us, this is very painful. So we're going to go to the cards for some advice. I'm using these cards. What I do is I shuffle until I get 8 cards, and then there's 2 cards. It makes it go faster. There's 2 more. Let them fall as they may. Okay. Now, my bottom card is the Princess of Winter. Information that can help you, but which you may also be difficult to hear. Okay, so we're going to be speaking the truth tonight with kindness, and it may be difficult for you to hear. That's our bottom card. Okay, we got the 7 of Winter. We got the Queen. I don't know what that one fits. I know. I don't. Silence is not golden, and if I knew how to edit, I would. Right now, you're feeling a desire for a more meaningful life, and you realize that the time is for the children to move on. You know, so you need to seek out an intelligent solution, and you need to act quickly and deliberately, so there aren't any sudden unexpected changes. Cautious but wise action. Pay special attention to the details and try to do it in a kind manner. When your heart is breaking, sometimes it's hard to be kind. Sometimes it's hard not to rebel back to them. There is a better choice. But you're not seeing it clearly. Someone's running away from the truth. I don't necessarily think it's you that's running away from the truth. I was listening to Bones on the TV today, and I forgot what she said. But it's about children rebelling against us. And it's not what we did, it's what they did, and they can't handle it. And so they pass the blame to you. So listen to your heart and your intuition and your insights. Trust the insights you can trust. And the cards say here, perhaps you've been taking care of them too much. And if I remember, that's is their complaint. You just take too good care of us, and we can't function on our own. It's hard not being a mother when you're a mother. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. And I believe that's true. Every time God puts a burden on us, we do get stronger. You know, there's sadness, but time will heal the sadness. And whatever is going on with the children, they will find in time, hopefully not before it's too late, that they've done a grave injustice. Don't be deterred by the challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. And new ideals will be implemented. You know, when you make up your mind how things are going to be done, you have to stand your ground. It's so easy to give in to your children, but your children are grown. They really need to be off on their own anyway. You know, you need that family unit, but they need to do what grown-ups do. And you need to do what a mother does from an empty nest. Just do some well thought out plans and keep a little push to get things going. Give a little push to get things going. Make your plan and push it. You know, help it along. So there were no falling out cards from there. But it's time to stand your ground. Make your plan. Follow through with your plan. And be sure of yourself. Okay, so we'll put those cards away. When I was picking my cards, I picked more than I normally do. And I put one that I always use. I put it back. I may need the book for this one. I don't know. This is our crystal. It's multifaceted crystal, and there are a lot of layers to this situation. There are a lot of people that we're talking about. So the situation is multifaceted. It's directed at you, but it's not about you. It's just a situation you're going to have to deal with. Okay. Okay, the book says, it was just like I said, it's multifaceted and it's multiple people in this situation. And they're feeding each other. And they're pointing their finger at you, when they actually should be turning their finger to themselves. Instead of making a situation better and trying to work it out, they're making it worse. So stand your ground, make your plan, and push them away. Now we'll go to this one. So we got multiple people. Well, this one wants to give me 2 cards, and I always want just 1 card. That's true. You definitely need a counselor if you can get a counselor. And when you get the counselor, many people will benefit from it. and it goes into divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. So there is a divine order. And you need to get a counselor to help you with it. Everybody should be in the counseling, and everybody should be aware of how they're feeding the fire. There's nothing greater than a family. You kept your family together so well, and you've sacrificed so much for them. Me, I can't say that for me, because when my children shunned me, I just went away. Okay, you have a partner in life, and one of your partners is the Heavenly Father. And even though you don't feel it, He's there and He's guiding you. And you are receiving help from Him and from your partner in life. Don't cry too much. Be strong. And I know that's a hard word, to be strong. Don't you just want to reach out and slap somebody when they tell you to be strong? When you don't even know what strength is anymore? I'll use these cards. Oh, I just did those cards, didn't I? Yeah, I just did these cards. I did the crystals. Okay, I'm working from the wrong stack. Is it at the end of the night? Because the situation is a hard situation. And what I'm getting from the cards is that there's probably not going to be any change in your children. They should be aware that they are the problem, and they're passing the blame. Make your plan. Keep your heart still. Your life's purpose. Archangel Michael, you know the divine purpose of life, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I am taking the best steps to fully magnify the wonderful and meaningful life is my career. My career was mother. Just a lot of things pop into my mind. You know, mothers, parents, fathers. We don't always know what's best, but we always do our best. And we always do what we need to protect our children. And what I'm getting from this is um, that you need to just make your plans, stay with your plans, stand firm. It's time for the children to leave their nest. It's time for them to live their own lives and be responsible for their own actions. You have been nurturing them. You have been carrying them. I mean, they're grown women. They have children of their own. It's time for you to be a loving grandmother on a part-time basis and let them live their own lives. And just know that God is with you, and don't feel too much of the sadness that the children bring. I want to talk about me as I talk about you. It's children. When we were children, there was an order of what was to be done and how to do it in things. We're going through trying times, and our country is divided. Oh, I guess that's the card I want, because I was going to flip again, and it just jumped. I got two cards that wanted to come. I never can pronounce this word, Roos. Anyway, express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming or dancing. Probably should look that one up. But I think it's telling you to express yourself. Always have a hard time reading. I got me extra light here. Your experience of life is in your physical body with the rhythm of movement and vibrations. I think when we're saying with dance and music, you need to listen to good music, and you need to keep good thoughts in your head. And when your children are behaving in this really horrible manner and the disrespect that they're giving you, you just have to pray for forgiveness. Forgive yourself for all the mistakes that you made, and forgive them, and leave everything in God's hand, and help them to make their way, or let them make their way to where they want to be. You got the rattlesnake. The rattlesnake is a healer. And you're going to heal through this. Now, it's not an easy way, but just stay on track and you will fulfill your purpose as a healer. Some of your children have been through very bad experiences from their own children. And anyway, stay still, stay with your plan, listen to your partner, listen to your Creator, and all things are going to work well. and keep loving unconditionally. But remember, it's their responsibility. It's their fault. It's not yours. I love you. Good night.